Paul Marsh and the AFL Players Association fought hard for the Adelaide 16, who broke both league and South Australian quarantine rules in the Barossa Valley last Thursday. Paul would have argued that the players had made a mistake, but were only obeying instructions and therefore should under no circumstances be suspended. And so it transpired. What a pity Paul and his team did not fight so hard for the welfare of some damaged young crows when news of the Collective Minds camp came to light. What a pity Paul and the union did not truly try to find out what really happened. I'm not saying for 1 minute it was their fault, but had the Players' Union stepped up and done their job, perhaps this saga would not have dragged on for so long. Guilty hands would have been put up earlier, responsibility taken, and so much of the carnage could have been avoided.
Can I put something to you, Caro? Did the players at Adelaide speak, or were they willing to speak at the time?
The senior delegates and leaders were spoken to by the AFL Players Association, but I don't believe the union actually spoke to some of the younger players who were damaged. I don't think they looked nearly deeply enough, certainly not early on, to some of the Indigenous players who'd been so upset by what happened. And I think that they just believed the party line. And I've told Paul Marsh that.
Would they have spoken, the players, you think?
I think there would have been a couple. Yeah. Certainly the families would have been willing to speak, I think, Caro. Now, on that basis...
That's their job. They're funded by the AFL and they should have done the right thing by the
You'd have
players.
to be critical of the AFL then for not handing down any sanction, and because the AFL basically said nothing to see here.
Yeah, the AFL were pretty weak. They've sort of changed a few rules, tweaked a few rules regarding mental health, but you're absolutely right. I mean, it still remains one of the great failings of the last few years that young men were sent to a camp which was run by people with no psychological, no medical expertise at all. It was just shocking.